Good morning. About 4 minutes past 11, we are waking up to, or we've already woken up to chilly temperatures out there. Cold earlier this morning, now kind of getting into that cool threshold here. 55 Swainsboro, 58 Savannah. This is as of a couple minutes before 11 o'clock. So heading into the lunchtime hour, we're in the middle to upper 50s, way across the warm, quote unquote, warm spot right now, right at 60 degrees. But hey, it's still early, 11 o'clock, and the sun only rose, a few hours ago. So we're going to continue to see those temperatures climb. Going to be more comfortable this afternoon compared to yesterday afternoon. But wind's going to be blowing a little bit, already starting to pick up a little bit out there now. So wind chills, there really isn't much of an official wind chill right now, but in the shade with that breeze picking up, definitely feeling a little bit cooler out there. In fact, I'm going to go in to the weather computer right now and look at current wind speeds across the area. Not strong, but persistent here. It's breezy out of the north and west, 10 to 15 inland, a few spots lower than that, but also watching the I-16 corridor, sustained 13 Swainsboro, 15 to 20 Chatham County, Beaufort County, coastal portions of the metro. So it's already becoming a little bit gusty out there, and going deeper into the afternoon, winds will actually increase a little bit further. So that's all we're watching today is breezy to gusty winds, just a windy stretch of weather. Other than that, it's perfect, and even with the wind, it's going to be a nice day out there, upper 60s, lower 70s. Going back into forecast model land here, we're going to take you forward now through the rest of the afternoon. Here we are now, kind of picking up nicely on that increasing wind trend from northwest to southeast. And going deeper into the afternoon, we're going to see winds increase, become a little bit more widespread and a little bit stronger. So you can see here how the blues, the yellows increased by 5:50 this afternoon, sustained 10, 15, 20 miles per hour, maybe a little closer to 20 inland, 10 to 15 range, I-95 corridor. And then going deeper into the evening, wind's going to relax once again, remaining gusty islands offshore, especially nearshore waters, and then way out to sea with a little bit lighter breeze, 5 to 10 miles per hour south of the Altamaha. Still hanging on to a little bit of wind here in Emmanuel County, Bullock County, Scriven County coming up this evening. But still, all in all, a nice day out there. Going to pop up the city-by-city forecast, give you a look, kind of a snapshot of the afternoon. And while that's loading up, thank you for watching the WTOC digital forecast here. Every morning, 11 a.m., every evening, about 8 p.m., we give you a weather forecast here on digital platforms, Roku device, Amazon Fire, WTOC News app, weather app, Twitter, and, of course, on Facebook. Now, I'm going to load up the WTOC TV Facebook page. This is a good way for you to ask your weather questions via the Facebook page there. Any questions that you may have, feel free to ask those. Also, I'm going to retweet the link here to this conversation that WTOC posted to the station Twitter account. And use your noggin, whatever you're thinking about while I'm tweeting and Facebooking and doing all that stuff. Feel free to think about what questions you may have, and anything forecast-wise, just holler back at me. I'm going to load up the Facebook page now, and I'm going to step out of the way. Of course, it would help if you could see the graphic there. So that's kind of a snapshot of this afternoon. Overall, gorgeous day. Just a little bit windy out there. Winds today, 10 to 20, as we just took a look at hour by hour. And afternoon highs, as you can see, a little cooler at the beaches, upper 60s to near 70, low to mid 70s inland. Let's see. Laureen, thank you for watching and appreciate the viewership. Thanks, Lori. Hello to you as well. Hey, Marilyn. Thanks for watching. Hey, Faye. When will the sun blaze and make the cold go away? Well, we do have the sun up. The sun is fully out there, but there's a lot of other complicated things going on in the atmosphere. And actually, I'm going to load up a map, and I can probably show this better than I can verbally explain it. We have a jet stream configuration, the troughs, the dips, and then the ridges or the areas of high pressure. That's what we're tracking, and that's very important for our local forecast. So the setup has been for quite a while now to have a big old dip in the jet stream roll across the country, especially the central and eastern U.S. And right now we're in one of these big old dips, cold air filling south of Canada. And because of things going on up in this part of the world, northeast Canada up into Greenland, Iceland up here, that's going to alter the configuration of this jet stream across North America. And because of how this has been set up for the past several weeks, we've allowed these big old troughs or dips in the jet stream to form pretty persistently here every few days and allow chilly air to move south into the central and eastern U.S. So that's kind of been the setup, and that may continue for another few weeks. Good morning, Tony. Thank you for watching from Alaska. Tony's going to be here in June. Glad to have you. Thanks for coming down and visiting us. We certainly look forward to having you, and hopefully the weather will cooperate with any plans you have coming on down here. Let's take a detailed look at high temperatures today. I don't foresee having to really update these numbers that much with the noon update coming up on WTOC TV. But in general, you know, it's going to be mid to upper 70s. Well, not really upper 70s, but mid to almost upper 70s here down in Waycross. 76 there. 74 Hazelhurst, 74 up in Baxley. Further to the north, 71 a cool spot Darien, 72 Swainsboro, 74 Reedsville. And across the metro today, not a huge range in temperatures. The beaches, just a smidge cooler than inland locations. Probably warmest along I-95, lower 70s here, pretty likely. Southern Effingham, Northern Bryan, Western Chatham, downtown. Also probably in the lower 70s as well. And then across the low country, 70 Hilton Head, 70 Hampton, 73. There's your warmer spot in Hardeeville. 7-day forecast. We have a lot of nice weather to track here over the next several days. No real issues, none, even minor issues in the forecast here for the next several days. Today, cool, warmer though than yesterday, breezy. Sunny and warm Wednesday, sunny and warm Thursday, sunny but cooler, breezy Friday. May need to add that icon on a Friday with a little cold front moving through late Thursday, early Friday. For the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure Saturday morning, great running weather, in my opinion. Upper 40s, lower 50s. There will be a little bit of a breeze, but not too gusty, especially when you consider that we're downtown with all the buildings around, maybe funneling through a couple of those, but nothing too gusty out there. We're in the very comfortable mid-70s, low humidity Saturday afternoon, beginning to increase Sunday afternoon, breezy once again. And there is a chance of showers. I've lowered this from yesterday down to about 20%, but we could see some isolated to overnight scattered rains, and scattered rains may linger into Monday. All depends on a track of low pressure that's still way, not even approaching the west coast yet. The track of that low will have huge implications on our forecast. Further south, less of a rain chance. Right over us, showers, thunderstorms likely. So we're kind of cutting the difference here on day 7 a little bit. May take that more southerly track, so may see some alterations of the rain chances here over the next few days. And of course, we'll be keeping you updated in digital newscasts and forecasts like what we're having right now, but also, of course, WTOC weather app and on TV. And speaking of the weather app, I want to take you to what is available for you already this morning. To this morning, I posted an update about 4 or 5 o'clock this morning, talking about this morning's chilly temperatures, but also an hour-by-hour outlook of today's temperature trend, the morning commute forecast, stuff like that. You have current conditions on the right-hand side, and again, you can see in the 10-day forecast, there is that cool down after your Monday rain chance. 65 for high temperature next Tuesday, 70 next Wednesday. As I was just talking about, that kind of occasional significant cool down looks to continue through at least the next 10 days. Back to the 7-day forecast, you can see we do have warm-ups in between. We were cool yesterday, cooler today. 80s, little cool down. Start to warm up, bigger cool down. So it's just the weather pattern we're in, something that we're going to be watching here for the next several days. But all in all, weather is gorgeous, no major issues. Starting to get some new data here within the next little bit. Time now is 11:12. Don't expect too many changes to the forecast, but you can get an updated look by watching the news at noon on TV, WTOC.com. Also, of course, in the WTOC news and weather apps. If I don't see you at noon, catch Jamie Ertl, meteorologist Jamie Ertl in the Forecast Center this evening. Wishing everybody an awesome and a great Tuesday afternoon.